Hello my dear students and welcome back to the chemistry classes. So students, we are discussing about organic chemistry. In that we are studying about the nomenclature of the organic compound. Okay, so in the previous session we have we were discussing about naming the compounds containing multiple means double bond and triple bond. Yesterday we have seen some part of it, and today a small part is remaining but very important, and that we shall discuss now. Okay, so what it is saying that, see, if the compound is containing both double and triple bond, then the compound, in that compound, okay, E of the ene is dropped. Means when a compound is containing double bond, what is the name will come? See, all single bond, what is the primary suffix is coming? Ane, right? When all single bonds are there, like in between carbon and carbon, if all are single bond, then we will use the primary suffix as ane. If carbon double bond, then primary suffix ene. Then carbon triple bond, then primary suffix is ine. Okay, so now we are discussing that if the compound is containing both the double bond and triple bond, in that case this E of the ene is dropped. Okay, first condition. Then the compound is treated as the derivative of alkyne. Means if the compound is containing both double bond and triple bond, then the compound is considered to be a compound of triple bond. ಓಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡು ಅದ, ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡು ಅದ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಕಂಪೌಂಡನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಇಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ನೇಮಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್, ದೆನ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಸೊ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಸಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಈನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದರ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು? ಈನ್. ಇ ಅಂತ ಬರಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಈನ್. ಬಟ್ ಅವಾಗ ಏನೋ ಈಗ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಇ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ಡ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದರ ಬರೀ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಅದ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ಹೆಸರು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಅದ ಅನ್ನೋಂಗೆ ಇಡಬೇಕು ಹೆಸರು. ಯಾವುದು ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದ, ಸಿ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಒಂದು ಈಗೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ನೇಮ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪು ಅದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಇದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಯಾವುದಾಗಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ನಾವು ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಎರಡನೇ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ ಚೈನ್ ಈಸ್ ಡನ್ ಸಚ್ ಎ ವೇ ದಟ್ ಲೋವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಯಾರಿಟಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಗೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಗೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ನಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರಯಾರಿಟಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಗೆ ಅಂತೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದು ಲೋವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತದೋ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸರ್ತಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಯಾರಿಟಿ ಅಂತಂತಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಏನಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾತಿನಿಧ್ಯತೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರೋಂಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತದೋ ಅದು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಇದು ಕಡಿಮೆ, ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಗೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಗೆ ಬರತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೋವೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರ್ತದ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಗೆ ಬರತ್ತಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಟೂ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, first condition is that the E of the ene, last E, terminal E is dropped and numbering is done in such a way that lowest set of numbers should come. Okay, now let us solve the examples, then only we can understand simple. Okay, so here is the first count how many number of carbon atoms are there. That is our parent chain. Okay, 1 2 3 4 and 5. There are 5 carbon atoms are there, so I'll write it as first pent. Now the position you have to look into such a way that lowest set of numbers possible. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಈ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಂಬರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ 1 2 3 4 5. ಸೊ ಲೋವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ LHS ನೀವು ಹೋದ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಲೋವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಏನು ಬರತೈತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 and 4 ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮು ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ 1 4 ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ನೀವು LHS ಬದಲಿ ನೀವು RHS ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಹೋದ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ 1 2 3 4 5. ಈವನ್ RHS ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಹೋದಾಗನೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗತೈತಿ 1 4 ಸಿಗತೈತಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ದಾಗ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ದಾಗ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಸರಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಓಕೆ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ಸೊ 1 2 3 4 and 5. So I'll go from LHS side. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಪೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಪೆಂಟ್ ಹಂಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆದಾಗ ಇದು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂವೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಪೆಂಟ್ ಹೈಫನ್, ಓಕೆ, ಪೆಂಟ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ 4 N, ಇ ಬರಿಬಾರ್ದು, ಎನ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ದೆನ್ ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ 1 ಐನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈಗ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದರಿಂದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದೈತಿ, ಐನ್ದಿಂದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದೈತಿ. ಸೊ ಐನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ದಿಸ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 4N ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಟಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್. Okay, so first count the number of, or first select the parent chain, then the numbering is done in such a way that lowest set of numbers should be possible for us. Okay, so lowest set ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೆಂಗು ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ, I mean from RHS side or from LHS side, both the sides we are getting it as 1 4. So I can go for LHS side. Why? Because priority I am giving to triple bond. Okay, so the name is pent 4N, not N, not E, 4 I'm not writing 4 I'm writing 4N 1 ein. Okay, moving on to the second example. See, now if you see, there are 2 double bonds are there, isn't it? There are 2 double bonds are there and 1 triple bond is there. Now again choose from LHS and RHS. Okay, so if I go from LHS side, so 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So from LHS side, if I move, what are the numbers possible? 1, then 3, then 5. 1 3 5. Okay, so from RHS side, if I move like 1 2 3 4 5 6, from RHS side, what is the number you are getting? 1 3 and 5. Same we are getting 1 3 and 5. Again we are getting the same. So when double bond and triple bond are present at the equivalent position, then give importance to the triple bond. So again I will move from LHS side, but this time how many double bonds are there? 2 double bonds are there. So when a double bond is present 2 times, then what is the suffix that you have used? Di. Okay, so then how many carbon atoms are there? 6 carbon atoms are there. So hex. Okay, hex. Then double bond is present at 3rd carbon atom and 5th carbon atom, isn't it? So hex 3 5 di N. Okay, 3rd carbon atom. Okay, 3rd carbon atom and 5th carbon atom. At 2 carbon atoms double bond is present, therefore 3 5 di. Di refers to 2 times the double bond is coming, and N, di N. Then hyphen 1 ein. First carbon atom is involved in triple bond. Okay, then the last one. Okay, or this may be not be visible for you, so again I'll write it. So it will come as CH triple bond, CH double bond, CH CH3. So simple compound is there. Okay, so again you can go from RHS side or LHS side. Now the double bond, if you come from this side, it is coming to 2nd carbon atom, but if you move from LHS side, you will get it as 1st carbon atom. So I'll number it from here only. So what will the name? Okay, 5 carbon atoms, so pent. Okay, 4th carbon atom is involved in, 3rd carbon atom is involved in double bond, so it will be pent 3N, then 1 ein. 1 ein. Don't forget to put the hyphens. Okay, so this is how we name the compounds containing both a double bond and triple bond. Okay, now we have finished the part of naming of the compounds containing double bond and triple bond. Okay, now we will move on to the important part, that is naming the compounds containing single functional group. Okay, now we will move on to that part now. Alright students, now we will see naming of compounds containing single functional group. Okay, first we shall see if a compound is containing when a single functional group. We know that functional group name is, suffix will indicate the name of the functional group. We know that. Okay, in suffix there are 2 parts. One is primary suffix and another one is secondary suffix. isn't it? So you don't forget this rule, okay? Primary, secondary prefix, then comes will, primary prefix, then comes root word, okay? Then comes primary suffix, then comes secondary suffix. You should know what the secondary suffix is telling, secondary prefix is telling. Secondary prefix is telling either about alkyl or non-alkyl group, means substituent. Indirectly this is telling about the substituent. Primary prefix will tell you about cyclic nature, whether it is cyclic or non-cyclic. Root word will tell about what? Number of carbon atom in parent chain, okay? Again I'm explaining for you, okay? Then primary suffix will tell about carbon-carbon linkage. Linkage means what is the bond between carbon and carbon, okay? Single bond, double bond, triple bond, okay? Then secondary suffix will tell you about, here I'll write, functional group, okay? Functional group. Now we have already discussed these four parts, isn't it? These four parts we have discussed, means we know now how by the rules. That is first rule. What is that? Longest chain rule or selecting parent chain rule. From that we will get the root word first. Then once we get the root word, then we will see the bonding between carbon and carbon. So based upon that we can say ane or ene or ine, that we can add. Then prefixes, okay? After selecting the parent chain, if any group is remaining, that group is considered as substituent or side chain, that can be named in the form of secondary prefixes. If the compound is not cyclic, then primary prefix will not come, okay? So now we have discussed about secondary suffix, isn't it? Okay, so now what is the rules for secondary suffix or the compounds containing functional group? See, it is simple. See, all the rules applicable for naming compounds containing multiple means double bond or triple bond, okay? Multiple bond are also applicable to compounds containing functional groups, okay? So now I will directly explain. I will not waste the time in again explaining all the rules once again, okay? You will understand it simple. If you have understood how to name organic compounds containing double bond and triple bond, then you can understand this also. Very simple. See, first rule says that selecting the parent chain containing double bond or triple bond. Here also same thing. We have to select the parent chain in such a way that the functional group should be present in the parent chain. So in this given molecule, what is a functional group? This is your functional group OH. OH means alcohol. When the alcohols are present, what is the secondary suffix that you will use? All. Alcohols, OL, all will come, okay? So this is your functional group, means definitely in the parent chain this carbon atom should be involved. So what is a parent chain? Parent chain is one which is containing functional group and longest means more number of carbon atom. So see, either you can go from this side, one, what are the options first? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, okay, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, which is containing more number. This set is containing more number, isn't it? This set is containing more number. So this is your parental chain. How many carbon atoms are there? 5 carbon atoms are there. So this is your parental chain. So the carbon atom containing functional group is involved in the parent chain, okay? So now what are the substituents present now? Here is one substituent and here is one substituent. So how do we name it? Okay, first name the substituent, or before that we have to number the this parent chain. So how do you number the parent chain? We have to number the parent chain in such a way that carbon atom containing the functional group should be getting the least number. Simple one. So functional group is here, so this carbon atom is given 1, so 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so numbering is also done. So the substituents are present at what? At the second carbon atom. One is methyl, another is ethyl. Two different substituents are there. So how you will write? alphabetical order. So how can I write the name? Here, see, first I'll write 2-ethyl, 2-methyl. Then how many carbon atoms are there? 5 carbon atoms. So after prefix what will come? Root word will come. What is a root word? 5 carbon atoms are there. So it will come as pent. Okay, all are single bond. Okay, pentan. E is dropped. Why E is dropped? Because whenever secondary suffix is coming, A, E, I, O, U, okay, whenever the secondary suffix is starting with A, E, I, O, U, vowels, this also we have studied, isn't it? When the secondary suffix is starting with the vowel, then E of the primary suffix is dropped. Okay, pentan. Then you have to indicate the position of the functional group. It is present at the first carbon atom. So pentan 1-ol. So this is the name of this compound. Okay, that is 2-ethyl, 2-methyl, pentan. 5 carbon atoms are there, single bonds are there. So pentan, not ane. E is dropped. Why? Because the secondary suffix, that is functional group, is alcohol. O onwards the secondary suffix is starting. So E is dropped. So it will come pentan 1-ol. Why 1-ol? Because the first carbon atom is attached to the functional group. Okay. So now this, how do we name this? Okay, so first you have to select the parent chain. Okay, so I will select this as the parent chain. Why this as the parent chain? Because this carbon atom is attached to the functional group. Okay, so parent chain is selected. Numbering, how you will do? From wherever side you will come, you will get the same size. So 1, 2, 3. So this is your function, this is your substituent, and this is your functional group. So now at second carbon atom, 2-methyl. How many carbon atoms are in parent chain? 3. Propan. Okay, A. Why an? Again, all are single bond. So propan 2-ol. You understanding it? Why 2-ol? Because the functional group is attached to the second carbon atom. Okay, so 2-methyl propan 2-ol. Okay, then shear. Okay, again this is your functional group and it is attached to this carbon atom. So parent chain selecting, how do you select? See, you can either select like this. Okay, it will give you 2 substituents, isn't it? One is here, one is here. Or you can select the straight chain, however you can do. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So what it will be? 2,2-dimethyl. Okay, how many carbon? 3. Propan 1-ol. Okay, so 2,2-dimethyl propan 1-ol. That is the name of that compound. So all the rules which are applicable for the compounds containing double bond, the same rules are applicable for the compounds containing the functional group. Okay, so now we will move on to the exceptional rules. Okay, let us see the exceptional rules when the compound is containing the functional group, that we shall see now. Okay, alright students, now we will see one more exceptional case. See, in this molecule, okay, first identify where the functional group is present. Now the functional group is present at here. Okay, so now we know that whenever compounds containing a functional group should be named in such a way that first in the parent chain the carbon atom attached to the functional group should be involved. Then the carbon atom containing the functional group should be given least number. Okay, so now how do we name this? First select the parent chain. Okay, see, little bit confusion. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is giving you 6. Okay, then what is the second thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both are giving you 6. So let us see whether there is one more possible or not. I'll go from here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is giving me 7 carbon atoms. So this will be my parent. You can even go like this also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again rejected. So highest is So this will be 7, this is containing 7 carbon atoms. So this is my parental chain, 7 carbon atoms it is containing. Then numbering, from where should you start numbering? From either RHS side or LHS side. See, if I go from RHS side, 1, 2, 3, third carbon atom you are getting. From RHS side if I come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So I will start numbering from RHS side. So how do we name this? Okay, numbering is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So 7 carbon atoms are there. So at 5th carbon atom 2 methyl groups and 4th carbon atom 1 ethyl group is present here. Okay, this is one, this is one. Whatever are marked now, they are substituents. So first name the substituents. How do we name the substituents? 4 ethyl. Why ethyl? Because alphabetically E will come first. So 4 ethyl, 5 dimethyl, 5 dimethyl, because at 5th carbon atom here is one methyl, here is one more methyl. So 5 dimethyl. Then 3rd carbon atom is containing functional group. So total 7 parental chain. So after naming the prefixes, you should come to the root word, then you should name the suffix. So now I have named the prefixes, then I should name the parental chain. So hept, 7 carbon atoms are there. So heptan, single bonds are there. So heptan. So 3rd carbon atom is containing functional group. So hept 3 all, heptan 3 all. Okay, then here what you can see is that, see, this is your functional group, isn't it? Aldehyde, CHO. Okay, by this time you should be familiar with the functional groups. Okay, if you are not familiar with the functional group, then you don't understand what I am teaching at all. So this is your responsibility. Already in my previous classes I have given you the table of different organic compounds containing functional group. So CHO, C double bond O and single bond H, this is called as aldehydic group. Okay, so then how do we name this? Aldehyde. What is the secondary suffix will come as? Al, Al. Alcohol will come as all. Okay, this is coming as al. So you have to select the parent chain containing the aldehyde. So straight chain, no doubt, keep no doubt. So straight chain. Okay, now numbering will come. So how do we number? Now this carbon atom which is also involved in functional group, that should be given the lowest number. So I will start numbering from RHS side. So first carbon, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, then this will be substituent. Okay, so how do we? 3 methyl pent and pentan 1 al. 3 methyl pentan 1 pentanal. You can directly simply write as pentanal or 1 al. Okay, aldehydic. You should remember this one. Most of the students go wrong here only. There are certain functional group that we shall discuss now. Okay, that we shall discuss now only. There are certain functional groups which are containing carbon atom also. Then the numbering is done in such a way that that carbon atom which is involved in functional group should be given the least number. Here aldehyde has been given. Now let us see one more example. CH. Okay, now this is one example is there. Now where is the functional group? This is your functional group, isn't it? Aldehyde, again C double bond H. Then select the parental chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, or 1, 2, 3. This is rejected. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is your functional group. Wherever, like this also you can go, this also you can go. Okay, if I choose it like this, okay, then there are two functional group. One is this and one is this. Okay. So how do you name it? So numbering is done 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So name this compound. So it will be simple. 2 methyl. How many? 4. Butan 1 al. Butan 1 al. Okay. Next one. CH3, CH2, OH, CH3. Where is the functional group? This is your functional group. What is that? COOH means carboxylic acid. What is the secondary suffix for carboxylic acid? It is oic acid. So you have to select the parent chain like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 or 1, 2, 3. So 3 is containing less carbon atom, so rejected. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is my parental chain. Okay. Then this will be my substituent. Then numbering should be done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it will be, first name this, so 2-methyl butane 1-oic acid, isn't it? 1,2-methyl butane 1-oic acid. Okay, then one more, CH3 CH2 C triple bond N. Okay, C triple bond N. Okay, so straight chain is there. Okay, this is your functional group, nitriles, isn't it? This is your functional group. Okay, then how do we name this? First, numbering, I mean straight chain is there, no branching, so simple numbering 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 carbon atoms are there. Butane, sorry, it will be butane. Why butane? Because the name of this secondary suffix will be nitrile. So this is, N is not an ovale. What are ovales? We know that A-E-I-O-U. Okay, so N is not coming under this ovale. So butane nitrile. Yes, this is one exceptional. See, till now we have discussed only with the ovals. This one is without ovals. So butane nitrile. Okay, then next one, I'll rub on that side. CH3 C double bond O, CH2 CH Cl CH3. Okay, how do we name this then? Okay, so functional group is present here. What is this functional group? Ketone, isn't it? This is ketone. Okay, and what is the secondary suffix? One, O-N-E, one, not one. Okay, ketone. Okay, so now how do we name this? So this is your parental chain containing the carbon atom with the functional group. Numbering is done from LHS side. Why? Because carbon atom containing functional group should get least number. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so for this is your substituent chloro, then it will be like 4 chloro. Okay, butane 2-one. Okay, again O, secondary suffix is O, A-E-I-O, O is coming, so that's why N, E is dropped off N. Okay, 4 chloro butane 2-one. Okay, then next one, big one, let's see, CH3 CH2 CHBr C double bond O, again okay, now where is your functional group? This is entire your functional group only. Esters, what is the general formula of esters? R C O O O R dash. So this is your functional group. So R dash, this is your R dash, and what is R? This is your R. See, this is your R. Okay, so now how many carbon atoms are there? See, this is another group. This will become ethoxy. Okay, this is your parental chain. See, till this your parental chain is there. Okay, till this your parental chain. So how do we name this? This is ethyl 2-bromo, ethyl 2-bromo ethyl 2 bromo, like 1 2 3 4. So 2, here is a substituent bromo. So ethyl, this is after this, I mean this part you have to name the first. So what is that? Ethyl 2 bromo, then 4 parental chain will come. So bromo, butane, butane 108. Okay, what is the secondary suffix of the esters? It is 08. Okay, butane 108. So this is your first carbon atom, okay, carrying the functional group. This all you have to practice, then only will come. Okay, you should know what is the functional group, you should know what is the secondary suffix for that functional group, then only this will become easier. The more you practice the table containing functional group and the secondary suffix, then only these will become easier for you, otherwise you will suffer. Okay, then next is last one, CH3 CHCl CH2 CH2 C double bond O NH2. Okay, so where is your functional group? This is your functional group, amide. Okay, so this carbon should get the first number 1 2 3 4 5. This is your chloro, that is your substituent. So how do we name this? Okay, 5 chloro. How many carbon atoms are there? 5. Pentane 1 amide, or pentanamide also you can write 1. This is the name of this. So this is how do we name the functional group. Okay, functional group and substituent. Okay, first I'm repeating it again, that you should know, or you should know how to identify the functional group, then you should also know what is the secondary suffix. If the secondary suffix is starting with A, E, I, O, U, oval, with the oval, if the secondary suffix is starting, then E of the primary suffix will be dropped. Okay, now these were the examples for compound containing functional group. There is one more thing. If the same functional group is present more than once, then how will name? Simple again. See, example, CH2 CH2 and OH and OH. Now see, there is same functional group, but it is appearing 2 times. How do we name it? So this is your root word, isn't it? Root word, eth, all single bond, ethane. Okay, so 1 and 2, or you can come from this side also, 1 and 2. So 1 2 diol. Why diol? Because there are same functional group is present 2 times. So ethane 1 2 diol. Okay, then yeah. Okay, now where are the functional group? This is your first and this is your second. Both are aldehyde only. So numbering can be done from this side also, this side also. So 1 2 3 4 5. So pentane 1 5 diol. Al means aldehyde. Okay, so pentane 1 5 diol. And any simple one, yeah, here we'll see. Okay, so where is a functional group? This is one functional group. This is, so what is a functional group? Carboxylic acid. What is the secondary suffix? Oic acid. So numbering can be done 1 2 3 4, or this side also you can come the same. So now how do you name this? butane 1,4-dioic acid. Okay, so these are few of the examples. okay, for functional group when one same functional group is repeating more than once. Okay, these are examples. Okay, now we will go for the compounds containing more than one functional group. Okay, or we first we shall see about the compounds containing both substituent, double bond and triple bond, and now functional group. Now let us see that part. Okay students, now the last part of this session is, now we shall learn about naming the compounds containing functional group, not a single functional group. Okay, if the compound is containing functional group, multiple bond and substituents, all the three are present, then how do we name? See, first thing you have to remember this priority chart. Means when all the three are present, to whom first priority should be given? See, always remember the first priority goes to functional group, then comes the double bond, then comes the triple bond, then comes the substituent. Remember this. If you forget, gone. Okay, so this is important now, right? So first priority always goes to the functional group, then comes double bond, then comes the triple bond, and finally the substituents. Let us solve an example, then only you can understand it. Okay, so here is one molecule. Okay, where is your functional group? This is OH, alcohol. Alcohol is the functional group present in that. Okay, so parental chain will be, this is your parental chain, isn't it? This is your parental chain. Then this will become your substituent. Then there is a double bond also present. Then how do we name this? So first numbering should be done. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then name this. So 3-methyl, then parent name is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon atoms are there. Bute, double bond is there. Bute 3N. Why double bond is there? Bute 3N 1 all. Remember this. Okay, so how did we did? So first, we have selected a parent chain which is containing the functional group. Okay, then remaining will become substituent. Okay, so first name the substituent, that is prefix. So 3-methyl, 4 carbon atoms are there, parent chain. After prefix will come the parent chain, bute. Then third, sorry, 2N, it should be 2N, not 3N. It should be 2N. Second carbon atom is involved in double bond. So 3N, 1 all. The second one we shall see now. So where is the functional group? This is your functional group. What is the functional group? Aldehyde functional group is there. So this is your parental chain. Okay, this is your parental chain. So numbering should come from here. 1, 2. This is your substituent, chloro. Then 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then how do we name this? Okay, first name the substituent. So it will be 2-chloro, 3N. Then sorry, 2-chloro pent, 3-chloro pent, 3N 1 all. Okay, 2-chloro at second carbon atom. Chloro is a substituent. Then comes a root word. 5 carbon atoms are there. Pent. Then third carbon atom is involved in double bond. So 3N. Then first carbon atom is a functional group, that is aldehydic. So 1 all. Okay. Then the last one. Then these two. Okay. Then this is your functional group, ketone. Okay. Okay. So numbering should be done from here. This side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is no substituent in this. Okay, so how do we name this? Directly, so 5 means pent, 4N, 2-one, because the second carbon atom containing the functional group, that is ketone. So pent, 4N, 2-one. Okay. Sorry. The numbering is done from this carbon atom, isn't it? Yeah, it is correct. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. pent 4n2-one. Then last one, okay, there are two functional group and one double bond. So naming from numbering from which side will do, I'll do it from this side because it will give me lowest number if I do it from this side. See, here second carbon atom is involved in double bond. So if I come from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, at third carbon atom it will come. So I'll get 1, 3 combination, and another is 1, 2 combination, which is the lowest set. 1, 2 is the lowest set. Okay, so then therefore I'll go for 1, 2 set. Then what is the name of this? How many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 carbon atoms are there. So pent 2n, pent 2n, 1 5 dioic acid. Why dioic? Because there are 2 carboxylic acid functional groups are there. So pent 5 carbon atoms, pent second carbon atom is involved in double bond. So pent 2n15 dioic acid. Okay, so this is how do we name the organic compounds containing functional group, multiple bond and substituent. Okay, remember this priority chart, that is first will come functional group, then double bond, then triple bond, and finally the substituent. Okay, so this is enough for the today's session. So in the next session we shall see about when the organic compounds are containing 2 different functional groups. Okay, so that we shall take up in the next class. Okay, thank you so much, students.